Hello everyone, in today's lesson we're going to learn how to convert a percentage into a decimal. So I'm going to be here to guide you step by step, and without much further ado, let's go straight into our lesson. So there are two ways you can convert a percentage into a decimal. You can divide the percentage by 100, or you can move to the left two places. I do want to add that when you divide the percentage by 100, this is more so for the calcularized based method, and when you move to the left two places, I like to prefer to remember this way better, because if you do not have access to the calculator, then it's a good rule of thumb to remember to move to the left two places. So now that we know these two things, we're going to put these into a few examples. So starting off, I have my very first example. It says convert the following percentage into a decimal, 36%. So I know that there are two ways I can do this. I can divide that percentage by 100, and 36 divided by 100 is actually 0.36. But if I do not know this off the top of my head, or I do not have a calculator, I know that I can simply move to the left two places. So I'm going to write down 36, and I'm simply going to move to that left. So I'm going to start from the 6, the end of that 6, and I'm going to move two place values to the left. And I'm going to leave my decimal there. And of course, you have to write your 0 in front, because if you don't, then you're going to leave your decimal hanging, and you don't want to do that. You want to have something in front of your decimal, always. So moving to that left, I add my decimal and I add my 0 point. So then my answer would be 0.36. And once again, remembering that rule of thumb can be really important. Going on to our second example, it says convert the following percentage into a decimal, 456%. So I know that I can divide this percentage by 100, or I can move to the left two places. So starting off, I'm going to have 456 divided by 100. And when I do that, I get 4.56. Now I know that I can also bring 456 and move it to the left two places. So I'm going to write down 456, and I'm simply going to move to the left two places. I'm starting at the very end, so technically the ones place, and then I'm going to move to the left 2 times, and I'm going to write my decimal in front. And moving that decimal to place values, I actually leave my decimal in front of my 4, and I have 4.56. So that is my percentage turned into a decimal. Going on to my third example and my last example, it says convert the following percentage into a decimal, 1,382. So I know that I can simply divide this by 100. So 1,382 divided by 100 actually gets me 1382. Now, if I don't have a calculator, or I don't know this off the top of my head, I know I can simply move to the left two places. So doing that, I write down my number and I start from that 2, and I simply move two places, which leaves my decimal to be in front of my 1 and 3. So that leaves 13 and 82. And then once you add that decimal, you get 13.82. So this is how you can convert a percentage into a decimal. I hope this video helped, and I will see you guys in the next one. This is Ari the Math Tutor signing off. Bye!